So, the Straw Hats are in the East Blue, right? At this point, they're basically a joke, just Luffy, Zoro, and Nami puttering around in two tiny-ass dinghies. They roll into Syrup Village and meet Usopp, the local liar with a heart of gold. And they end up saving this rich girl, Kaya, from a psycho butler who's actually a pirate. To say thanks, she gives them a literal ship. Out comes this three-masted brigantine with a goofy white sheep on the front. It was designed by her other butler, also named Mary, so they call her the Goin' Mary. Luffy sees that sheep head and he's like, "That's my throne." And just like that, they aren't just three kids in a rowboat anymore. They're a crew with a home. For a long time, the Mary is the unsung hero. She takes them up a literal mountain of water into the Grand Line, survives getting launched into the sky to reach Skypiea, and gets patched up with wood glue and prayer by Usopp every time they get into a scrap. But because they loved that ship so much, really loved her, she developed a soul, a Klabouterman. This little ghost spirit in a raincoat starts coming out at night to fix the wood when the crew is sleeping. She's literally keeping herself together because she loves them back. But by the time they hit Water 7, the bill comes due. The Mary is falling apart. The pro shipwrights take one look at her and tell Luffy, "Look, man, the keel is snapped. She's a walking corpse. If you sail her again, she's going to the bottom." This turns into a total nightmare. Luffy has to make the captain chose to get in new shit, but Usopp loses his mind. To him, the Mary is a friend, not a tool. They actually fight, Luffy and Usopp, beating the hell out of each other over a boat. Usopp leaves the crew. The government kidnaps their friend Robin, and they have to head to Enies Lobby for a suicide mission, leaving the Mary behind in a freaking hurricane to rot. But the Mary, she wasn't done. While the Straw Hats are trapped on a bridge at Enies Lobby, surrounded by 1,000 Marines and a buster call blowing everything to hell, they hear a voice on the wind. It's a whisper. "Man, jump into the sea." Out of the smoke and the waves, the Mary comes sailing in on her own. No navigator, no crew. Just a ghost ship on a mission. She catches them, outruns the Navy, and gets them to safety. But the second they're in the clear, her hull just snaps. She used the last of her life force to get them home. Luffy sets her on fire for a Viking funeral, and as the snow starts falling, the ship starts talking. The actual boat says, "I'm sorry I couldn't take you further, but I was happy." It's the only time in history a bunch of grown men cried over a piece of wood ripped to the GOAT.